Good morning. To get business out of the way, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, like this video, share this video with. All right, so let's get into it because today we're going to be talking about pomegranates, how to prepare them, and all of the delicious things or all of the good things that can help with health benefits for you. I'm going to be looking at my computer screen too, by the way, if you're wondering what I'm looking at. So I used mostly UCLA Health and WebMD for some of the information. And then I'll link those two articles along with the articles about like how to store the pomegranate, because when it's whole like this, it can sit on your counter for about 2 weeks. If you need to store it for longer, then you can just put it in the fridge. And I think they said it lasts up to 2 months. Don't quote me on that because I actually don't have that article pulled up to look at really quick, but I will link it in the description below. And once you do prepare the pomegranate and have the seeds out, you have to store it in an airtight container and then eat them within about, one article said 3 to 5 days, another said 5 to 7. So just eat the pomegranate within about a week. You can freeze it, but then when you take it out, they're a little mushy. I have done that before, and they're not the best to eat by themselves that way. Just a heads up for that. So according to UCLA Health, they've been studying pomegranates for about 20 years now. And so there's heart health benefits, which it looks like that can help with like lowering high blood pressure if you happen to have that. There's anti-inflammatory properties, anti-cancer phytonutrients, similar to those of broccoli. So if you don't like broccoli and you like pomegranate, you're still getting the benefits of that. Urinary health support, digestive health benefits, elevated endurance, good for you athletes or anyone who exercises on a regular basis. And then there's a boost in antimicrobial properties that fight oral germs that can cause gum disease and bad breath. So that's good. So maybe a little pomegranate as a snack if you can't brush your teeth. And then there's also, which I did not know about this, but benefits for the skin. So this is really cool because apparently they, in a separate study, they had women drink pomegranate juice for several weeks. And it shows that what you eat and drink ends up in the skin because it says that pomegranate juice acted as an internal sunscreen, protecting the skin from within. So, and I quote, from WebMD, modern research has found that the antioxidants in pomegranates can help protect your heart. The anti-inflammatory and anti-tumor properties of pomegranates may have promising use in cancer treatment and prevention, but more research is needed to prove this. So that's their caveat for that. But good news in there for that. And then some of the health benefits of pomegranates, they have like a little graphic, and I will put that, or I'll try to put that into the video for today. But there's potassium, which is crucial for heart, muscles, nerves, and more. Antioxidants, which boost your immune system, which is good because we're going into the winter months here in the Northern Hemisphere. And that's when pomegranates are in season, usually from September till about November. Sometimes they can be found in the grocery stores up until January. But again, that's because they have a long shelf life compared to maybe some of the other fruits. And they are native to, Iran, northern India, and parts of Afghanistan and southwest Pakistan. And then here in the United States, they grow them mostly in California. And so that's why it's really good the way that God designed it, because antioxidants are super important all the time, but especially in the winter. You're more in enclosed spaces, and so it's more likely to maybe pick up a, cold or something from other people. So if you have antioxidants and you've boosted your immune system, it's going to be really good for the winter months. It also has manganese, which helps to form bone and joint tissues. Folate and thiamine, which helps with growth, development, and cell function, which is good for pregnant ladies, or if you happen to be a pregnant lady. So maybe share this video with someone who would need to know that information. Fiber, which fills you up fast and aids digestion. And that's why a lot of times I eat it for breakfast, because then it helps me stay full longer. And then vitamin C, which helps protect cells and heal wounds, which is way better in my opinion. I think it's delicious to eat this stuff rather than taking a multivitamin, which still do, but I just think that this is way more delicious to be doing rather than taking a pill. I'm not a fan of taking pills. I struggle hugely with that, but I do it because I know that it's good for me. And then also from WebMD, the word pomegranate comes from the Latin phrase pomum grantum, which translates loosely as apple of many seeds. Because you are eating the seeds, you're not eating the peel or the rind. That you discard, and then you just eat the actual little seeds. And I think in the, I obviously recorded this after I did the actual prep of it, but I think I called them alleles. They're actually called arils, I think, A-R-I-L. And so they're the little seeds, and that's what you're actually eating. And then that's how they make the juice as well. I'm telling you, when you cut into this pomegranate, juice is going to go everywhere. Be sure to clean up with paper towels that you can throw away, because it will stain any fabric that it comes in contact with. Trust me, I've learned the hard way for that. Also, pomegranates can have up to 3 times more antioxidants than green tea or red wine. For me, the best way that I eat it is, first of all, because pomegranate has fiber in it. And then I'll make like a little parfait. So I'll do plain Greek yogurt, the pomegranate, which has fiber, granola. I use I believe it's toasted coconut, which the granola has some fiber in it as well. The yogurt that I'm using, the non-flavored, non-fat Greek yogurt is a little tart, and so are the pomegranates. So it can be a little tart. If you don't like that, their granola does have a little bit of sweetness to it, but not a lot. So if you want, you can add just like a drizzle of honey as well. So I use this honey, Nate's. It's delicious. You can find it pretty much in any grocery store, I think like Walmart, Target. I think I got that giant bottle at BJ's or Sam's or Costco or one of those. But this is how I generally eat this for breakfast or for a snack. Super easy to prepare, and then you can just dig in, and it is delicious. All right, so let's get to the actual prep of the pomegranate. It has steps on here. I don't follow these. I haven't found it be very helpful for me. So hopefully this way will be helpful for you. And also, by the way, when you're hitting it with this, helps you to get out some aggression if you have a little bit of it. Okay, so let's get started. So first, I just kind of roll it a little bit. You can kind of hear it, maybe, hopefully, kind of loosening up in there. And then I slice it in the middle. So you have the top and the bottom here. I just slice it in the middle. And it's juicy, so it'll kind of get everywhere. See? You can't really see, but there's like juice like dripping out of it. It's all over the cutting board here. Probably kind of hard to see it. They're starting to come out. And see, if you're a little aggravated, this is a nice exercise. All right, so it's been a couple minutes, and I actually only did 2 of the 4 that I have, because you can see there's like a lot of pomegranate in here. I just smacked both of those and got all of the, I think they're called alleles, out, and then I put water in to the bowl. You can see like with the water, then this stuff kind of starts to float to the top. And then that way you can get rid of all of that. That's kind of like the membrane or whatever in there. And then these are what they look like. So once I have all the membrane out, then I just drain the water. Once you have all of the membranes out, or most of the big pieces, you're just not going to be able to get all the little pieces. At least I've never been able to. Then you just drain them. So to make the parfait that I showed at the beginning of the video, I just used the Chobani Greek non-fat plain, but you could do vanilla if you want to have a little bit more sweetness to it. I use Kind It says oats and honey with toasted coconut. It's delicious. I get this giant bag at like BJ's or Sam's, and it just seems to last forever. And then the Nate's honey, if you wanted to just drizzle to get a little bit more sweetness, and then the pomegranate, and that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy your parfait with pomegranate. Have a great day.